this is about?
You knew Dominic was an undercover cop. And you knew it for months.
Why don't we just meet at the Pine Barrens? Huh? Could have saved yourself a trip.
If you were anyone else, you would be dead. But you protected Michael when you could have easily told Dante.
I would never do that.
I owed you. Not anymore. I can't even believe that you're a traitor, Johnny. I can't believe that you stood by and watched a cop move up through the ranks and you didn't warn me. You actually helped him gather evidence against us.
It's not about you, Jason. I do respect you. But I wanted to bring down Sonny, and I still do.
As of now, you were out! Nobody is going to deal with you. The men have orders not to speak to you, but because you protected Michael, Sonny's letting you walk away with your life. Nothing else.
You're being more than fair with me. You've defended me to Sonny, you have saved my life on more than one occasion, and regardless of how you felt about my sister, you never held that against me. I've enjoyed working with you, Jason, and I feel like I at least owe you an explanation, so if you want to hear me...
Yeah, go ahead.
I love Olivia, so I would never give up her son. And even if Olivia was not in the picture, I would have kept quiet because of Claudia, to give my sister the justice that she deserves. Hey, now, Claudia, I know, I get it. She made a lot of mistakes. She acted before she thought. She could be cruel and ruthless, and she hurt a lot of people. I get it. But she was 100% just in taking out that hit on Sonny. She knew he was going to come after me and kill me and then probably go after her. And I'll guarantee you that if the situation were reversed, he would have done the same thing. Except he would have taken out the hit and carried out the job, and you never would have taken a shot with a kid in the room. Anyway, every choice that Claudia made from that night on was about protecting herself. That's how she lived, in a mode of constant self-preservation. She was always going after more than she knew she could handle. And that baby, Jason, that baby, Sonny knew Claudia wasn't over losing that baby. And he went after her. He did not have to humiliate her in front of that entire room of people, but he did. He deliberately pushed her over the edge. Now, I know Sonny did not swing that axe handle, but you're damn right he is responsible for my sister's death, and that's why he's gonna pay.
I understand that you love your sister. And I understand that you want justice. But I'm loyal to Sonny. So if you have to come after him, I'm gonna have to stop you.
Well, this could get interesting.
No, you gotta move as much as you can through South America right now. The De Leons have agreed to help us out. No, Bernie, I understand how expensive it's gonna be, but we don't have another choice. Dante knows too much. And Johnny Zakara is out, okay? He's done. Make sure he has access to nothing. I gotta go. Bye.
My mother would kill me if she knew I were here.
Sam's out running errands.
I need money.
How much?
It always costs more than you think. I also need something else. It might sound kind of weird, but I trust you, and I need someone to tell me the truth.
About what?
I don't believe for 1 second that Dante shot himself. I know my dad shot him. He always hurts everyone he's close to. So I need you to give me one good reason why I shouldn't hate my father. I've really tried, and I can't think of a single one.
I can only really speak for myself where Sonny's concerned. I can't tell you how to feel about him.
But you've worked for my dad for all these years. How do you do it?
Well, to me, Sonny is a good man.
That's what my mom says, but I don't see it.
Sonny's code, isn't the same as yours or your mother's. Okay, Sonny's done a lot of things that people believe are wrong. He's done a lot of things that are against the law. I mean, look, he's made a lot of mistakes.
It's a lot worse than a mistake when people keep dying all around you. When you keep having kids you don't really want. When you shoot someone who saved your life and your little boy's life just because he's a cop.
And Sonny regrets what happened.
The only reason Dad feels sorry about all this is because Dante is his son. And look what Dad did to Claudia. How can you call him a good man? He's a thief. He terrorizes people into doing whatever he wants. How can you call him a good man?
Okay, because at first the choices that your dad would make were all about survival and they would only affect him. I mean, you knew that Sonny grew up poor, right? So naturally, he wanted money. He was powerless. He wanted power.
A lot of people want power, but they don't go around shooting people.
You're right, but you have to understand how Sonny was raised. He was raised in constant fear, and I think a lot of decisions he makes now are based on that.
You mean he's afraid?
No, I mean that he wants to make sure he's never afraid again, so he always strikes first. And he always wants his children to be safe because he never felt safe as a kid. Look, Sonny knows that he's made a lot of bad choices, and he's paying for them.
He wasn't in a coma for a year.
He gladly would have been. For Michael or for Morgan or for you, for that matter.
Maybe you want to believe that, but I just don't know if it's true.
I know it's true. But I can't tell you how to feel about your dad. You have to figure that out for yourself. But I'm going to tell you all the mistakes that he's made. He'll never stop loving you. I mean, even if you want to cut him out of your life, he's always going to be there waiting for you.
Hey, is everything okay?
I just needed some answers from Jason.
Not sure I was any help, but...
You were. I still don't know how to feel about my father, but at least I'm beginning to understand who he really is.
Why was Kristina here?
She's just trying to make sense of the things Sonny has done.
Oh. Well, what did you tell her?
I told her that Sonny has made a lot of mistakes and he's paying for them. And sometimes he still messes up, but he'll always love her.
You always know the right thing to say. Jason, you're really great with kids. Do you know that? I mean, I just think that's why you would be such a really fantastic father. I do.
So Spinelli and I are back on track. The sooner we have the sauna to celebrate in, the better.
Sauna?
Oh, I just need your permission. And a blank check, or Spinelli can get cash from Bernie. But aside from the financial aspect of everything, I'm gonna handle the entire project. It might be a little inconvenient during the renovations, but you and Sam are gonna love the sauna too.
I'll let you be in charge of this. Sam, can you just figure out what she wants and whatever. Bye. Are you okay?
Okay. Okay, with what? With you sleeping with me? Is that why you're here? You want to talk about it?
Stop.